to the top 32 of the Ultimate Card Cup. We are a bit late. I
As
do
you
realize that.
as you probably can see, yeah.
That has been due to minor difficulties setting up a password for the Dueling Book Room.
That
That
was
was
quite an odyssey, I would say.
that was the hardest discussion I have ever had in my entire life, and I have been a teenager once. Okay, so without further introduction and stuff like that, I'm just going to tell the judge that he can give the go to the players, and then they can finally start playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, and we can finally just cast some Yu-Gi-Oh! As we're supposed to do here. I honestly don't want to deal with you as a teenager, to be honest. But in that discussion you just witnessed, and I just witnessed as well, you were actually the guy that was pretty good in what he was doing, but it was a struggle to actually get the other people to do what you wanted them to do.
Yeah. Nobody really understood the
Anybody.
concept of watcher's password instead of a player's password. That was really an issue for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, you couldn't imagine, but that really was the case. But now we have it finally, and on top we have Oussama Taybi for Bendo card players. Actually, one of our finalists from the last season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so one of the finalists, or the winner, 7 cents, went out last week. Pretty drastic fashion. And now we have Bendo card players, and they're playing versus ILG Card Gaming, an Italian team. And for them, at this featured match table is playing Pierluigi Acunzo. And we already see what Pierluigi is playing because he activates the first card. And it's Fossil Dig. What would be the Dino variant you would like to see the most right here? I know that you already know the deck, but what would be your favorite variant of Dino?
My favorite variant of Dino is Dino Guardian Orchestra.
Cool. So you will be happy to see that it is Dino Guardian Orchestra.
Wow! What are gods?
Yeah, and look, he already has IP on board, basically. And the funny thing is, Oussama might have even won the die roll. We didn't see the die roll, or like I did not even pay attention to it because there was so much other stuff going on. But Oussama's deck kind of looks like a going second deck. So even though he might have won the die roll there, he might have let his opponent start. Yeah, so it's France versus Italy. Seems like a classic football clash with two big nations. Also two big Yu-Gi-Oh! Nations, of course. France being on the rise and Italy always being around. And there's a lot of stuff happening. He's doing his stuff very quickly there.
I just got more confused messages by the players.
Why though? Is everybody playing now? Or do they still try to figure it out?
I really don't understand because I just told him the password like 20 minutes ago and now he just said "but me?" question mark. I don't know what to do with this information.
But we sounds like, yeah, yippee, let's go.
No, it's but me.
But me. Okay, that makes even less sense because we could really be like we, but me is really stupid. Sorry. But yeah, it seems like there's a lot of combo going on already for Pierluigi, and if Oussama would have a hand strap, he probably would have thrown it already by now. I mean, maybe he has Nibiru, of course, the primal being. I don't want to tell you yet whether he's running in the main deck or not, because his opponent could listen to that as well, so I don't want to give away any information.
Yeah, okay, so table 3 hasn't started playing yet.
Oh, that's a good information. Hey, Sully, YOC 150, one of our French viewers, probably. Or maybe just somebody that likes to speak French, because it's such a soundful language. And Umotota 48 says Nibiru equals next game, and I probably agree, because these heavy combo decks really get punished by Nibiru. It's not like playing Lunalight Orcus, where you can summon Azathoth as your 5th summon and you can actively play around Nibiru. Oh, but wait, I mean, when he summons Borrowed Savage Dragon now, he actually is kind of playing around Nibiru. And it would have been clever for Oussama to drop the Nibiru before the Borrowed Savage Dragon is dropping. So basically, when you see that there are a tuner and a level 5 monster on board in that case, then you should probably drop the Nibiru already to hinder your opponent from going to Savage Dragon.
I'm so sorry, but can't believe what's happening.
Yeah, it's really tough to believe as well.
They haven't started in 20 minutes and just told me now, and then
yeah, I was saying that to you in between as well. Like, we haven't heard anything of table 3 yet, but there's no open table for table 3 either. That's kind of suspicious, I want to say.
Now I said I created the room with the right password, but I'm waiting and my opponent doesn't have a microphone. I already told you should start without the microphone and try to fix it during the game. And then he says he doesn't see my room on Dueling Book, and it's like, yeah, then make a new one. I don't know.
Nice.
What is happening?
So, YOC keeps the chatting up. Hello, if you like. Though Salih is completely fine, as both Leonard and me are completely fluent in French. So we can totally talk to you in French. And I don't think we should already tell you what deck the Bendo card player is on, because seeing that turn 1 board, we could potentially just see a scoop by the Bendo card player. The Bendo card player, pretty cool to say. So I don't want to give that information away yet. That would make siding much easier for Pierluigi. Oh, but it looks like he pretty much has his standard combo, and he's performing it pretty quickly, so I guess he's no stranger to the deck he's playing right here. That is looking very good. Look at that, he has 3 negates, and then also the protection of Dengirsu, and the bounce of the seal. That's a very strong board.
Yeah, this is nothing I would try to play through. I would rather just accept the loss.
Absolutely. Yeah, and Draco War 1 in the chat also says, that board, what the fuck? And yeah, totally agree. That's really a board that can scare the hell out of you.
I mean, there's a reason why people were so hyped for the rocket cards. Like, the combo decks that just come from 1 normal summon are insanely strong. And okay, so he actually decides to reveal his deck.
Oh yeah, he is actually. So, what decks are playing the Metalful Fusion Foolish Brilliant Goods engine at the moment? Not a whole lot, I want to say.
I mean, not even Lunalight played. Okay, so they started now.
Oh, that's good.
Not even Lunalight Orcus is playing Metaphors Fusion, even though they're running Foolish Burial Goods, because there is always a better option to send.
Yeah, definitely. You will always want to go into the Lunalight spells and traps. Is he hitting? Okay, he gets the anchor. He's also revealing that he's really playing a going second striker deck.
Did you just add Cosmic Cyclone to this?
Okay. He tried. He shows that he's main decking Mind Control. A card that is like, it can potentially help you breaking these big combo boards, but all in all, it's just 1 card you activate and it immediately gets negated, of course, if you target a monster that can negate it. So it brings you 1 step closer to breaking the board, but the rest of your hand has to be really strong to really make Mind Control powerful. I would say you want to have Mind Control versus other matchups much more rather.
I mean, if you're playing a Go Second Striker deck, you want to target the control-ish decks, right? You don't really think about playing versus this crazy combo deck at all. Like triple negate and the seal and Dingirsu with protects, that is much better than what the Thunder Dragon Guard Dragon board used to put out.
Yeah, and look, he just negated the Dingirsu with the anchor, probably to get third spell into grave. He has 3 spells in grave now. But there was no negation from Pierluigi yet, and he has still 3 negations left, and there are only 4 cards in hand for Oussama, so I don't see where he's going there.
I mean, how much better how much better is negating the Dingirsu instead of negating one of the negates, basically? Wait, he negated the anchor, okay.
Oh, he did negate the anchor? That is interesting. I mean, it did the same thing, because now the Dingirsu turns out to be a negate as well, basically. There comes the engage. You will definitely want to negate the engage here.
Yep, with the Borrowed Savage Dragon. He has negated with Archfiend before.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a Borrowed Savage Dragon.
So, still 2 cards in hand. Let's say the one card is really good. Let's say the other card is engage now. And then the last card could potentially be Mystic Mind. So, if he has that, then, of course, it made sense to play. But, okay, nope. Doesn't look like it. Meaning it is 1-0 for Pierluigi, Acunzo, and ILG Card Gaming. So a lot of struggle for finalists of the last season. They're really not getting off too good of a start so far. I mean, what can you do when your opponent just sits down there playing out his combos and being like, yes, I'm the Grandmaster of Dino, Ip, Combo, Rocket, Guard Dragon, choose whatever you want.
I mean, much less players have played the deck since Nibiru came out, and I don't miss it.
Nope.
I do not miss it. I think that looking at the Pendulum or Lunalight combos is terrifying enough.
I totally agree. So it is. Yeah. Oh, he actually sees no option in going first here, so he just lets the combo deck go first again. Probably
so
I will just
side cards.
Yeah, first. I will just have a quick look at his deck list. Maybe he can now board in Nibiru if he did not have it in the main deck yet. So let me just check whether that is the case. There he is. Okay, so he's boarding some going first cards, but apparently he decided that it's not enough to make the cut, to make that drastic decision of going first. And his opponent has to start off his dangers, maybe a sign that he's actually not having that good of a hand.
Wow.
That is a pretty good discard, though.
Selenius is a good discard, yeah.
Yeah. YOC 150, we were the Gent commentators. You totally figured that out right. Even though we're not wearing a suit for every single Ultimate God Cup match, yeah, we're still giving all of our energy to it. But happy that you tuned in for the Ultimate God Cup as well.
Okay, so Miscellaneous is being used. I'm still so confused. Like, this took so much energy from me.
I can tell. You're really, like, stressed out. Oh, look at that. He's going... Is he just doing basic Orcus combo from now on?
Oh my god. Like well, that looks like a bad hand. No good normal summon.
Yeah. Definitely.
If he negates Mermaid, that could be... Oh, he discards card. Oh, he has all the cards that he wants to send with Obi-Wrap.
Looks like it, for sure. And, I mean, if you cannot play through a normal Orcus board, going second with a going second striker deck, then you should really not play a going second striker deck, I think.
I mean, this is going to be Orcus board with Borrowed Savage Ring.
Is it? Oh, yeah, you're right. Sure. But still, like, that's 2 negates. And you really should be able to play through 2 negates. Oh, no, it looks like he gets into full combo there, right?
I think so.
He has LP2. That would be sick.
You can now move the LP with World Legacy Guarding.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely. He will have the Archfeed as well. I mean, if Oussama is no interruption to all of that.
Very well played at this point, gotta say.
Yeah, definitely. It really looked bricky, but he had all the parts he needed still available to himself. That World Legacy God Dragon really helped out there.
But the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Ring has nothing to summon yet. And
Oh, he's just linking it away. Wow.
okay, so I would have thought that he would much rather go for a Nightmare as a material for Saryuja and keep the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Ring on the field.
Absolutely.
But I mean, it's blocking a zone. But you could summon Flying God Dragon back and then go for Pisty and then summon.
I mean, it does look rather unconventional. Maybe he sees no opportunity to actually revive the Nightmare. And then, I mean, oh no, if he has Nightmare, he can always get into another Orcus monster on board. So that should really be no issue. That he wants to keep that Nightmare on board for.
I mean, now he has to find
God's
another
sake.
level 4 dragon monster to go into LP to revive
Yeah.
the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon again to get the Flammable Guard again, and then he can go for the Agar Pain and borrow Savage Dragon. But he really needs one. I mean, then he's fine. But
Yes, Fossil
so Fossil Dick doesn't do the trick.
It shouldn't do, no. He will. Did he have a normal summon yet? He did not, right? So he will search for the Oviraptor here.
Yeah,
I would assume. But what is he what is he even sending off of Oviraptor right now?
he can add something. Does he have something?
Yeah, I mean, he's through Carbonadon, he's through the Miscellaneousaurus, but he will tell us in a second.
He can go for another Orcus combo.
Yeah. Oh, but he has Quick Launch, and the rockets actually being dragons really help, right? He really helps right there.
I mean, Quick Launch is such an amazing card.
Yeah, this card is so powerful, really.
Now he can go for a bold Savage Dragon already, but then he doesn't have God Dragon combo.
Yeah. Oh, and there he is! Ooh, this one really hurts.
Yeah, the big Rocky boy.
That's not even Orcus combo anymore.
Does he play Link Spider? Basti, please tell me.
I will just have to look that up. 1 second. He is not playing Link Spider, no.
Because then he really relies on his last set card to be an extender that summons out an effect monster.
Yeah, definitely. Otherwise, he's just dead. I mean, he can still go into basic Orcus combo with that token. But
no. How? Galatea needs.
Oh, does it need effect monsters? Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That hurts.
He just has the chance of winning because Oussama can't get rid of his Nibiru.
And that token is big now.
Yeah, I mean, it's still Striker, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, in terms of defense points, it is not even that big, right? It has 2,500, 3,500, yeah.
So it's still big enough.
Yeah, big enough to not actually lose to the Nibiru token. That's true.
Yeah. So now, is he trying to go for a Galatea now?
Hopefully not, as you were already telling that it's not possible.
Maybe he has, maybe his last set card is...
Oh, does he just pass on that? He did just pass on that. He just wants more defense, but versus the Striker deck, why do you need defense?
I mean, you don't want to give him the opportunity to just Shark Cannon your stuff out, but that's still going to happen.
Exactly. Now he Shark Cannons out your... Oh, and he has Field Spell. That's a perfect combination right there. That is looking good for Oussama. Oh, and the multi-roll as well. Hallelujah.
That's how you like Striker, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So,
woo,
Oussama...
Sky Striker! Woo!
I love it!
Yeah! Such a nice thing. So new.
Yeah, such a big revolution, right? I'm just quickly catching back up on the chat. YOC150 said, of course, you bring good content for us to watch. Thanks. And as I can see, you are actually, you are Twitch Prime or you are an Amazon Prime member. So if you like our content, you should actually make that general Amazon Prime logo to a subscription logo of the Card Sports League channel. Very nice transition, right?
Sell out.
Yeah.
No, please do it.
Yeah, it's free for everybody that has Amazon Prime. Just connect it to your Twitch account, and then you will be able to subscribe to our channel for free. And so
access our Discord server.
You will have very, very nice emojis, for example. Let me just quickly look it up, and I will post one emoji into the chat. I will give you the Rage Joey emoji. You will have access to that if you subscribe to our channel, so make sure to do so. Yeah, oh, and there goes the engage into the graveyard with Hayate. We all know it. We all know the drill now. You wanted to target the God Dragon.
And there goes the big token. Oh, so he had the crescendo set, and I mean, that's fine for him. He can search out something, but how big is his Orchestra engine really?
Let me just see. That's another part I can just look up, because everybody has to submit his decklist before, of course. And his Orchestra engine is really small. Basically, everything a part of one Orchestra Nightmare is already in play. So you can just search for Nightmare, which then has no targets to send anymore.
That's true.
Yeah, that's just looking super comfortable for Oussama now. I don't see any way of getting back here.
A situation in which you could scoop. Like all his combo starters are all already again. Saryuja and LP and Mermaid is out, so how is he going to overcome Sky Striker from this point?
There's just no way. I mean, let's be honest.
Sky Striker has lost 2 Kagaris and has lost 2 multi-rolls, but if this multi-roll sticks to the field, it's just as good as new.
Totally agree. So it looks like there's no other results yet. So these 2 guys look like they are about to go into game 3, and at the other 2 tables, they haven't even finished game 1 yet.
Are you sure about that?
I'm definitely not sure, but I, as always, told the players to please write into our Discord chat as soon as a game finishes, but there's nothing yet. I do get why you have doubts about that, though, because the communication part was kind of struggleful today.
I'm going to send our new judge on an adventure.
Ooh, yeah.
Henry Dopite is judging this today. We want to give the credits to the judges, of course.
Shoutouts.
Okay.
Ooh, he's shotgunning the red eyes. Interesting. I thought you would rather keep the red eye, keep the shock cannon to actually banish something powerful.
Still summon it with LP, right?
From the banish part?
With Pisty.
Yeah, right. Pisty can summon from both, so that did not really accomplish anything.
That's very effective.
So he uses the crescendo in end phase.
But I mean, he just wants to use it for the multi-roll. I guess he plays around Monster Reborn a bit. No, not really. That was just a waste of resources, I'd say.
I mean, he plays around Monster Reborn by just keeping the...
Yeah, that's why I say it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, exactly. So, of course, we can tell you the names of the other players. At table 1, we have Rise Dodole versus Filippo Vettori. And at table 3, we have Abderrazak Gasmi versus Francesco Codiani. I think I did kind of well on the names part there. Oh, Mikatsuchi spamming some emojis into our chat as well. But these are not the Card Sports League emojis. They are not as... They are not as cool as ours are. So he goes for the normal summon of Oviraptor, but that shouldn't scare Oussama at all, because there's nothing scary left in the deck that he could send.
Yeah,
so
I mean, he did
lets it through.
Some last turn. Yeah. You can still activate the World Legacy Guard Dragon, right? No, he cannot summon anything back. It's just an activation effect.
That's true.
That makes the car significantly worse in grind game.
Yes, there is no grind game with this deck.
Okay, so Nico is actually leading 1-0 in the first match.
Nico, so you mean Bryce, yeah?
Yeah. Okay. Probably, yeah.
Okay, cool. Bryce is leading 1-0, so it is 1-0 for Bendo card players there. Bryce also played for Bendo card players last season already, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he still tries to go for Dingirsu plays, but as soon as this guy gets negated, he's going to be left at nothing.
Yep, agreed. But he did his best.
I mean, just anchor take it and everything that he has is gone.
Oh, looks like he does not have anchor. But he used anchor in the first turn already, didn't he? Ah, there's the anchor. Yeah, right. So easy peasy. And there is the scoop. You predicted it. Was kind of predictable, as I have to say. Yeah, let's just see what's the side decking for Game 3 rings now. Do you consider going second as a combo deck here now? Not really, right?
No. I would really, again, try to force my combo through. Maybe try and find an answer. Maybe try and find an answer to the Nibiru. Probably play some. I don't really know. Okay. Whoa.
What are you so
over the talking right now? I have to figure something out.
Okay. Yeah, and by looking at the sideboard of Pierluigi, we also see that he's running Imperial Order, for example, which is another blowout card going first. And especially in these kind of matchups, it's so hard for the Sky Striker player to actually keep in his back row removal, because it will mostly only be a bait out for the crescendo, which is like not too good of a thing. But if they completely board out the back row removal, that Imperial Order just hurts them so much, and it makes it nearly impossible to win the game. So yeah, combo starts as we predicted. There is the combo starter, Oviraptor, and there's the Ash on the Oviraptor. That is, interesting.
You have to do it if you don't have the Nibiru, because if you let the Ib go through and he has another monster, then he's going to... Yeah, but I mean, Quick Launch in all the cases is just beating Ash Blossom.
It is, and now he's free to play through his August combo at least, and that's one card less in hand for his opponent. That's not too good. YOC150 is asking whether we think that Sky Striker should be hit on the next limited and forbidden list, because it has been too long in the metagame, and I think you saw that look of Leonard Koenig right there, giving you that quick eye glance. Yeah, it's about time, I think. It should probably get hit at some point. I don't think it's too powerful at the moment. Like, it's not a deck that would need to be hit. There were other formats where you would say a deck has to be hit, and I think Sky Striker isn't at that state at the moment, but it just becomes so boring at some point to just have that same deck taking over all of our Ultimate God Cup matches.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, the deck is actually at a really good spot right now.
Yeah.
It's really fair. I
agreed.
I'm not going to go as far as to say that I enjoy watching it, or enjoy playing against it, or enjoy playing. Okay, that's a lie. I love playing it. The deck is amazing to play with.
Yeah.
I totally understand why people are playing this deck for 1.5 years straight.
Yes.
But still, a hit on the deck would not be the worst thing.
I don't think so. Just to make a cut somehow.
Yeah, okay, so now we're going to see some combo again.
This is combo, and one card less, as I said, for Oussama to actually break the board, because that Ash didn't really accomplish anything.
So is he going to leave the Rocket Synchron up now before he goes into Zaryuji?
Oh! Second Nibiru incoming. I think somebody in the chat predicted it. Yep.
I love how he targets the cards. Okay.
Mikatsuchi actually predicted it in the chat. Second Nibiru incoming. And there it
Why
is.
Ash then?
That's a good point. Because you could just use the Ash on the Nightmare now and your opponent would be left with nothing. Yeah, I do agree. Is he even using the Nightmare? Or he's setting one card. This card could be Imperial Order, so that game is still not over yet.
And he has the Jackalope, so...
Oh yeah, right. He still has Oculus combo. Yeah, he has Oculus combo left.
That wasn't too well played, I gotta say.
They special
summons the resources, kids. Then bad things will happen to you playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So yeah.
That Ash was thrown too preemptively. He probably got too happy about seeing both of the cards in his starting hand. So
he was he has to get rid of his own. I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
He has to get rid of his own Nibiru as well now, and his opponent is going to have the full Orcus combo set up.
Yeah, that is right. Not looking too good for him now. And maybe he just was too happy about that fact that he has both. And for the Nibiru, he had to wait for 5 summons to actually summon it out to use it. And that Ash was available so early on in the game, so he was like, oh, I have to do it. I have to get that satisfaction of using a hand trap on my opponents.
Imagine he has another Nibiru now. It's not hard once per turn, right?
I think it is, right?
Oh, yeah, it is. Why is it? It doesn't seem like an effect that has to be limited to hard ones per turn.
Oh, so he passes on Galatea plus.
Okay, so
counter trap, of course.
This is not the most threatening counter trap of all times.
Oh, and there is a good mind control for sure, because it immediately forces out the counter trap. I definitely see the merit of playing mind control there now. Okay,
so there is. So it's not Imperial Order.
Yeah, right. That's true. That's really good for him. Oh, and he has Field Spell again.
Okay, give me Engage. Give me Engage now.
No, I will give you Haunted Thrones. If you're happy with that. Oh, he has Cosmic. That's a good Cosmic.
That's a good Cosmic. That he's decided going first in his combo. I mean, it's an optimistic mind. That I understand. I totally agree on that. And don't totally agree on that, but I see where it comes from.
Yeah. So that gives Oussama some time to think.
Francesco actually wins game 1 and game 2 on table 3.
Oh, Sky Striker winning. So it's 2-0 for... it's 1-0 for ILG Card Gaming, and this game really can go either way now, I think.
Yeah.
It depends on Oussama having a way to clear out that token. To clear out that Nibiru, big boy.
Okay. So, what is Oussama doing with this token? Like, how much attack does it really have? Okay, let's see. It was a Mothman. It wasn't a Mothman. That was a lie. Okay. So it was LP, 1,000, Mermaid, 1,000, 2,800, 4,800.
4,800?
Is at 0. So it's 4,800 attack points and only 2,400 defense points. So that's not too much. See?
Wait. He is terraforming. Why does he wait for that so long when he just says terraforming? Yeah, I was thinking about that. Maybe he really had to make the decision of going into Mystic Mine or going into Field Spell. But how does he get rid of the token now? Of the Nibiru. Sorry, I'm always saying that.
Not at all.
What? So he now just links into Unicorn and somehow wins from there? Oh no, what does he plan?
I don't know, Basti.
Or Phoenix or like something. That is... Why? Why was he doing that?
Just keep it. Like,
yeah.
Just keep it in hand. I don't know, but
there's a Phoenix.
Just going to pass.
Please don't pass on Phoenix. Please don't pass on Phoenix. Oh yes, Fossil.
He has another Fossil. What does he have left? Like, he has another Oviraptor and he can send Carboneddon. And that he actually has a lot of Fool now. Which Link 3 does he play? So that he could go into Pisty.
Let me just see. Link Freeze, he's playing a total number of 0. That didn't make you too happy, right?
What is happening?
Yeah, he has no way to actually get rid of that Phoenix right there. I mean, he still has the skeleton engraved, so he can summon out something. Oh, and of course Carbonetin. So he will go into probably like Saria or so. Yeah, while these guys are trying to figure out how they can actually win this game, let's maybe just read the chat a little again, because it is pretty. We have some pretty active chatters again today. First off, YOC150. I hope we see you more in the future. I didn't see your name around yet, but today you're writing a lot. So in France, we saw a resurgence of Yu-Gi-Oh! How huge national championship. Did it happen in Did it happen in Germany too? Now I finally read it out. Leo, did we have a resurgence of Yu-Gi-Oh! In Germany too?
I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was never dead in Germany, right?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't dead in France either.
Does he play Borrowed Sword?
Yeah, he must play Borrowed Sword, right? There's no way he's not playing Borrowed Sword. He is playing Borrowed Sword. Yeah, right. Is Borrowed Sword his game, right? Or not?
Borrowed Sword would be game.
Not exactly. Oh wait, that Nibiru is so big. It is game, right?
Yeah, that is 100% game.
Yeah, it is game. Wow. So it would have even been better to just keep the token in defense position. To keep. Wow, I'm always saying the token, but I mean the Nibiru.
I think so, yeah. But then he could, yeah. And he did not think that he would pump out 2 more monsters immediately. So I understand why he didn't. Just to protect it from a unicorn. Or the Phoenix. But I mean, keeping on the field is like... But if there was a Borrowed Sword, then he would have summoned it quicker now, right?
I mean, I see it being in his extra deck.
Oh. So that's not...
Or maybe he cannot he cannot summon Borrowed Sword with Flame Will Guard, right? Maybe that is the point we're missing. Because Flame Will Guard is not an effect monster.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so what could he do instead? He can summon Pisty under Borrowed Sword and then just summon the Red Eyes of Darkness Metal Dragon Blade. But he's locked into Dark.
Yep, yes.
Okay, we figured it out. All right.
And he's not playing 2 Dingirsus, so he can... What just happened now?
Wait,
Oh, that probably is a disconnect, right? That has to be a disconnect.
A disconnect is still a disconnect.
It is, for sure. That still means the result is what you can see on the screen, that Oussama wins the match.
Yeah,
but
that's the rules.
Oof, that's unfortunate. Ay. So it is 2-1 for Oussama. And let's waste no time and try to go over to the other game, which is still going on. Because that 2-1 for Oussama means that it is 1-1.
No, we just got the message that Bendo card play is 1-2-0. And
at that table?
Now we are,
okay.
And now we can see some French messages.
So let's just read the chat real quick.
I'm really...
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we have it. So that means we have a total of 2-1 for ILG card. Oh, sorry, for Bendo card players. Sorry, my French friends. Bendo card players taking it down after being down 1-0 real quick, because Francesco Cordiani won with his Sky Striker deck versus the Cyber Dragon Orcus deck of Abderrazak. We can now give you the matchups as well, I just realized. We had Bryce playing Salamangreat, beating Filippo's Sky Striker 2-0. And we also have... Yeah, and you saw the other matchup. I don't have to tell you what that was. So, Congratulations to Bendo card players, and I hope we see more cool Yu-Gi-Oh! In the future. And I want to say see you tomorrow, because Wednesday and Thursday now is Ultimate God Cup Day. So bye bye, guys. See you tomorrow.
Bye.